Um, Good question. I think, like always, I've just looked at it as supporting the club, really. It's an opportunity for us to try and get another 3 points, and that's all I'm focused on. Focused on Everton, and if we do well, focused on the next game. So I'm not really seeing so much as an opportunity, more of a job I need to do to support the club at this moment. I think there's still a lot of games to go. I think we need to pick up points, so I think important games as always, but I do think there's enough games to point. I think they're huge games. Every game in the Premier League is a huge game, and it's a big opportunity, and the players are excited to try and go to Goodison and go and get the 3 points. For sure. I think, all the players are important to this group. They're a really good group of players, but I think Luke, first and foremost, is a great person to have around. Very professional, great leader in the dressing room, and a bit of a legend at the club. So I'm really pleased, personally, but also for him professionally and for the club, they could get an extension out of it. But I think it's a really important moment. And to answer the second part of your question about his performances, I thought he was in the 2 games against Manchester United. Sure. I think it's always important that you have good leaders. It's also important you have good leaders to help support the young players, but also good leaders that do things the right way. And Luke's one of them for me. He does things the right way. He's also really positive. And it's also important to have good performances as leaders. And I think he showed that over the last couple of games. I think so. Yeah, sure. So we've still got the long term ones that we're trying to work hard on to get back fit. We've got Pascal back in training after he had concussion, so he's back in training today, which is a positive. Liam Cooper and Mark Rocker are touch and go, not far, so we could see them maybe on Saturday. But we don't want to take any risks with any players, and I definitely don't want to take any risks with any players in this moment. There's another couple that could be back. We've got Sonny Perkins back on the pitch, which is nice to see. So yeah, we're slowly getting some strength back in the squad, which is really pleasing. Nothing that knocks, bangs, usual things when you come off the pitch, but nothing major. Um, yeah, I just thought, I'll just every game I'll take it, every week I'll take it, and every day I'll just come in and try and do the best job to set up the team, be prepared. And in that moment, I was prepared for this week if I needed to be called upon. If I was called upon, I just carry on doing the job that hopefully people can see, which is do the best I can do, give as much time as I can to it, and hopefully set up the team to try and perform the next game. They're part of the process for me. The senior players are really experienced players. They've played in the Premier League a lot, and I just want them involved in the process in whatever we do. And they need to be comfortable in how we want to do things and how we play. And the leadership group and players that are around all are part of the process. And it's really important for me to use the experience of those players, and they've been brilliant in that way. I've met Sean a couple of times. He probably doesn't remember me, but yeah, we have a similar guy that I know he played for, John Duncan, that actually worked with me a few years ago. I learned a lot of John as well. So sadly, John's passed away now, but he's such a good footballing man, and both of us have probably come from the school of John Duncan in ways. So yeah, I know Sean a little bit, and obviously know he's a great manager. Every manager in the Premier League is great, and every team is tough, and it'll be a really tough game on Saturday, no doubt. We're excited. We're excited to go and try and get 3 points. Genuinely excited again to try and get 3 points. And I've spoke to the players and the staff, and all the staff have been brilliant. And we just see it as a chance to go and get 3 points again. And if we can go and do that, that's the most important thing. Points. For the group, I think they were really pleased with their performances, and that's the most important thing for me, the players. They thought they had some good performances, but at the same time, we didn't get the results. So we've got to tidy up some things and make sure we're strong. But no doubt there will be some really positive feelings because of how well, especially I thought second half coming out against Manchester United at Ellen Road, I thought we were really strong. Really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. Exciting. Love working with top players. Love setting up a game plan for top opposition. So I can't say I don't enjoy it. Every day is a pleasure to come in to work and work for the club and work for the players. Biggest challenges, time. Time on a manager is, I think it's one of the things I've learned is being really conscious about your time and focusing on the players. But no problem. Yeah, so obviously from the first game, he took a bit of a pull muscle. He's again one of those that is on his way back, a bit further away than Liam and Mark, but he's progressing nicely. Lots of thoughts. Yeah, no, lots of thoughts. Lots of thinking. They're going to be really physical. We know that they're really aggressive. They're supreme athletes in the middle of the park against Everton, and we've got really good and really competitive on the day to make sure we win that battle in midfield. Yeah, we talk all the time. We talk all the time, and I think Adam said I see one of my strengths. I'm very talkative with players, and I explain my decisions. I'm very open with my decisions and why. And with modern players, I think that's the way. I think they respect that decision. Whether he thinks I'm right or not is unfortunately we're in a job where we have to make decisions. But no problems. Pat's been amazing, like all the players, and in that moment we just try and make the best decision we can at the time. The club have been great. Victor's been great. The board have been great. Everybody's been great around the club, and I just said if you want me to support, I'll carry on doing it, and if I can help at this moment, that's all I want to do. They've been really supportive of me, helping them get through these moments.